Hello everybody, sorry for the delay, but perfection takes time. Today is a little bit of a different episode on LFG. I've entered and I've announced the competition, and you guys will get a chance to vote on who your top 3 favourite wrestler bios are. So a little bit different. I was going to do wrestling, but this is more of a backstory to some of the characters that are in LFG. Going forward, it is possible that we do live stream this. I think that is something that, with live interaction, that could be interesting. If you prefer me to just keep producing the shows, I can keep doing that. But it's something that I've thought about, and I think if we have some live streams in there, not only can we make it more immersive and like interactive and economic, we can also do it in live time, and we can get more episodes out and determine an LFG winner. So following on from episode 3, 1 point has been handed to the Undertaker's team, 2 points to Lita's, 3 to Trish's. I loved the promos. All of the promos were amazing. But now we're in episode 4. That episode's gone. Enjoy the trailer.
The door is unlocked. The clock is ticking. Time is running out. Tonight, the masks come off, the lights dim, and the silence breaks. This isn't just another challenge. This is a test of truth. Every competitor here has a story, one they've carried alone, a story of pain, of sacrifice, of battles won and lost long before the bell ever rings. For some, it's a past filled with hardship no one could imagine. For others, a dream that refuses to die. And for all of them, a fire that drives them forward. Tonight, those stories will be told, not in the ring, not with fists or fury, but with words. Because the story you tell could change everything. It could earn your team the edge they need. It could make you more than just a competitor. It could make you unforgettable. But only 3 stories will rise above the rest. Only 3 will earn their place in this fight. So when the spotlight hits you, will you be ready to step forward? To reveal your truth, to share what makes you who you are. The clock is ticking. The question is, what's your story?
A very, very quick introduction. You guys can download any of these characters using the hashtags in the wrestler bio. I'm going to read the bio summary out. Some people have voiced their own, so we're starting with Adam Spence from Winnipeg, Canada. He says, "You want the truth? I'm Adam Spencer, born in Winnipeg, no legacy, no shortcuts, just a single mum and a fight to survive. I started in community halls and parking lots, built myself up city by city, no machine, just work. Now I'm here, not to blend in, to prove that I belong. This is for the kids who think they don't matter. I was one of them, but I kicked, I bled, I rose. This isn't just a shot, it's everything I've chased since day one. No gimmicks, no handouts, just real. And I'm not stopping now." And just to let you know, I have used ChatGPT just to refine the bios a little bit and make them a little bit more compact so I can just read through them. And that's from Adaxis. Now we have Aiden Austin, who I really like the look of, to be honest. I especially like this black attire. Comes in from New Jersey. Of course, can be downloaded under the hashtag #ItIsJack and hashtag LFG. He came from struggle. His dad was in the hospital and the bills were stacking. He chose wrestling to survive. Not for fans and not for the legacy. Interesting take there. Born hungry, destined for this. He walks alone with no friends, no fear. "You are a glitch," he said, "and he's the reset. He will not stop until he runs this place." I quite like how compact that is. And I like the fact you've put and when I can get the time, because I'm just allocating 60 seconds for each person, I'll briefly talk about them. You guys can vote on your favourite 3, and that will impact the standings as well. So we look ahead, Ashley McKay. Now, I really like this car. I like the look. Hails from North Carolina. Of course, again, can be downloaded under the hashtags as seen below, or just Ashley McKay. For those who don't know me, I'm Ashley McKay, the lone outlaw, born and raised in North Carolina, proud to rep the heart of Carolina. But why the lone outlaw? Because I ride solo, no partners, no allies. I don't team, I don't trust, and if you get in her way, there will be consequences. She's here to prove she belongs, to be the best of the best. Disagree with her if you want, but that's your loss, because Ashley McKay is the lone outlaw, and I'm going to win the whole damn thing. I really like that bio. I think that bio is really clever, and it says a lot about Ashley. I think Ashley's definitely unique and it offers something different to LFG. And we're going to talk about Mojo's creation, and it can be found in the MWF Darius Best, hailing from Tampa Bay, Florida. Born and raised in Tampa Bay, wrestling was his dream when others wanted football or basketball. He wanted wrestling, I guess. He was ridiculed. You know it's fake, right? I hate when people say that, by the way. That never stopped me. Trained on rock-hard judo mats because we couldn't afford a ring. It hurt, but I took the shot anyway. I grinded through the indies, won his first championship, held a world title for almost a year. Got opportunities worldwide. WWE passed on him at first, but he never quit, and now on LFG, under Lita's guidance, he's here to win that contract and prove I'm the best. And of course, that's what it's all about, folks. The winner of this series, of course, will enter the Universe Mode, which is a pretty big deal because that's like a consistent weekly show. Get your core featured in weekly episodic shows on Monday Night Raw. That would be awesome. Next up, we have Kevin Brooks from Kevin Mania. Of course, hails from a small town in the Midwest. And of course, can be downloaded as you can see from the hashtags below. He came from a small Midwest town, put in foster care at 10 years old. That's sad. Had to grow up fast, had no choice. They call him the Darewolf because he bets on himself. He fights for the dreamers, the ones who told no. Tenacity, that's what sets him apart. He's not here by luck, he's here by grit. He is Kevin Brooks, the American Darewolf. And we've heard that quote in the promo, and I think something that's quite intelligent is having like a catchphrase or like a Earl, hey, night, yeah. I like how you've done that, Kevin, with Kevin Brooks. I think that's very important. Now, the British luchador from Joker Logan Tempest hails from London, England. I wonder which area in London. And he should start at the beginning. London, Mexico, and Japan. But Kane asked, who are you behind the mask? Sorry. I'm Alexander Logan. When I was 19, my parents died in a car crash, left me alone with my little sister. I didn't wrestle for dreams, I wrestled to survive, to raise his sister. There were times when he wanted to quit, but he couldn't. She needed me. Behind this mask is a man who will do anything. I put everything on the line for those I love. Wrestling isn't just a job, it's his life. And he'll die in this ring if he has to. So to everybody on LFG, get out of my way. That's quite a deep, moving story, and it really gives Logan Tempest purpose and shows more than just the mask. Now, Nicole Payne has got a big bio, so I'm going to have to read that quick. Or, summarise it. So she comes from a place called Manchester. If you don't know Manchester in England, it's in the north of England. But not the Glossy King, tower blocks, cold kitchens, sirens at night. Her mum worked 2 jobs, tired all the time, and she kept quiet. Too angry, too different, too broke. No one was coming to save her. Pain shaped her, quiet, slow, dear fighting, gave me power, made me seen. She started in back alleys, dodgy gyms, and underground matches. No cheers, just sweat and blood. The ring is the only place that mattered. No plan B, no sponsors, just scars and fire. It's not a sob story. It's survival. She fights for the girls who feel out of place. The quiet ones, the misfits, the ones who never picked. The ones who were never picked. Sorry, I had a slight recording thing where I had to, extend the bio. She wears hate like armour, and if she wanted to be liked, she'd have played nice. I love that line. This chance means I'm more than where I came from. I want respect earned in blood and sweat. I want my name remembered. I am the English assassin, not cold, but precise and deadly. She didn't come to be liked. She came to be unforgettable. Mum, this one's for you. You made me tough enough to fight and stubborn enough to win. That's a really cool message as well. And of course, Nicole Payne, very unique style. Take a look at it. Get her from Community Creators. Add it to your Universe Mode. She looks really awesome. So that's something you could definitely download and get involved in your E-Federations. So, with Nicole Payne, we're going to move forward to Preston Diamonds. He came from Preston, England, another northern town in England, or city, I don't know what it's called. He came from the rough streets of Preston. He used to be kind, but kindness got him mocked. He got spat on, ignored and forgotten. So he changed. He trained day and night. Now he beats down anyone in his path. The kind stomped out. The cruel crucified, and he loves it. He's here to hurt those who dare to face him. He's here to win gold and to be remembered. because he is a forgotten child and you'll never forget him again. I think it's very unique. I believe wasn't Wade Barrett. Wade Barrett might have been from Blackpool, but I think Wade Barrett might have been from Preston as well. And next up, we've got Raise Hollow, who graciously wrote his own promo, so I don't have to say anything. So thank you for that, Raise.
You want to know who I am? I don't remember. I wish I could give you a hometown, a mother's name, a photo of me smiling with a birthday cake, but I can't. All I got are scars. Scars where memories should be. The first memory I have is a white padded room. The sound of a man's voice telling me pain was my teacher. That's where I was made. Not born. Made. A cage. A nightmare masquerading as science. They took us, wired our brains, and ripped out our pasts. Then they buried us in trauma until we couldn't cry anymore. They didn't want soldiers. They wanted weapons. I was subject X to them, their masterpiece. Not because I survived it all, but because I learned to master pain. I didn't fight to stay alive. I fought because it was the only way I could feel. One day, I had enough. The night I escaped, I didn't run away. I ended it all. Everyone inside that place was gone. I burned it all to the ground. That was the first time I ever destroyed for myself. It was a truly breathtaking sight. It wasn't art, not poetry, just truth. Since then, I wandered. Be it underground fights, empty warehouses, abandoned hospitals with broken mirrors I couldn't dare look into. I had no ID, no prints, no proof I ever existed. But I'm here now. I am Raise Hollow. I gave myself this name because it's all I have, a reminder of what I did to the people who made me this way, and for what they left behind. I didn't decide to go down this path for fame. I did it because that ring is the only place I can feel again. Every match is a ritual, each strike a test. Can I break my opponents the same way I was broken, or will somebody finally set me free? Why do I fight? Not for titles or admiration. I fight to never forget, to put the pieces back together, to prove that I am not just some ghost from a black book operation. Winning LFG. It's not about validation. It's about my existence. If I win, they can't deny me anymore. Then the world will know Raise Hollow exists. And if I lose, maybe I go back to the shadows I came from. But goddamn it, I won't go without a fight. I am the ghost nobody saw coming. And LFGers, listen, I am real.
Just want to say that was a very, very good promo, by the way, Clutch. So we got Sinister Paradigm, looked really good in the Elimination Chamber. She's not here to play a role or to sell merch. I think she'd sell a lot of merch looking at her. She's the raw source code, no mask, no glitch. Just a kid from Akron, I don't know where that is, and it's in England somewhere, with a dream and a keyboard. Raised by broken circuits and broken promises, met Dave Davidson in a busted gym. Two misfits chasing static and spotlight. We bled for this. We lived for this. Slept in cars, wrestled in front of 12 and a dog. Oh, wow. Showed up because this is the only language she knows. Too different, too much now. She's just enough. She fights for the outsiders, for the DIY dreamers, for the modders, coders, creators. This isn't a call-up. It's a proof of concept. She's Sinister Paradigm, built from scratch, and she's here to crash the whole damn mainframe. And another one, Sister Mercy Black, hails from Norwich, England, in the south, the same location that Paige or Soraya is from. She was born in Norwich, but she doesn't call it home. Home was a stone chapel on a hill, cold, silent, and cruel. Raised by a Woman in Black. Terrible film by Daniel Radcliffe, by the way, if you haven't seen it. Taught that pain was holy. Wasn't raised, was moulded. No birthdays, no cartoons, just rituals, silence, the switch. They said the devil lived in me, so I let them break me to be good. But I never felt clean, I felt hungry. Wrestling gave that hunger a voice. I don't want to fight for titles or cheers, or to speak what I was. I want to speak whatever I was not allowed to say. This isn't a dream, it's a reckoning. I am Sister Mercy Black because I survived, and I will never be quiet again.
Where did I come from? From a name whispered by a girl too young to be a mother. From foster homes that forgot my birthday. From the silence between fists and discipline in a house where love wore a black belt. What shaped me? Loss, rejection, the sting of failure under Mr. Woo's gaze, the heat of competition that never crowned me, until wrestling gave me a ring, until pain became my fuel, not my punishment. Why am I here? Because every slam I took taught me how to rise. Because I'm done being someone else's regret. Because I deserve the spotlight, not as someone they saved, but as someone who survived. What am I fighting for? For every child lost in the system. For Mr. and Mrs. Woo, who believed in me long after I stopped believing in myself. For the little girl named Tiff, who was never just a problem. She was the prologue. What does this opportunity mean to me? It means no more shadows. It means a legacy written in bruises, titles, and truths. It means everything. Because now, Tiff Woo fights like nobody's watching, but everyone will.
I love that promo, by the way, Curly. Great job. Thank you for submitting that and doing it yourself. It really does. You will all, everyone who's submitted a recording, even though I didn't prompt it, you will get bonus prompts for that. Don't worry. But now we're going to talk about Yasmina, and next up we've got Connor Dunn after that, who Jonathan in the Discord, he's took his time to create a really good promo. I've listened to it, and I think it's something that we can just like grace a bit of time and listen to the effort that he's put in, because it's a very in-depth and good promo. But the final piece from me before we do the summary and I tell you exactly what we're going to do going forward is from Yasmina. So Yasmina hails from nowhere. Mysterious, I like it. They said I came from nowhere, but nowhere is a place. A cold hospital room. 3 months early. Doctor said she wouldn't make it, but she did. Every breath has been a rebellion. Raised in Appalachian... oh my god, I'm gonna bury that. What's that say? Appalachian shadows? I am dyslexic, by the way. Where old blood rights haunt the land. I was raised by ghosts, crowned in silence and played with fire, not dolls. The world tried to break her. She became stronger, and she's not here to entertain. She's here to awaken. Not chasing gold, chasing reckoning. I wasn't meant to survive. I was born to end things. Damn, Yasmina with the cold-hearted promo. As we get into Connor Dunn's promo, I just want to say, obviously, all of these wrestling bios that you guys have submitted are incredible. And I'm sorry that the episode probably isn't like all glitz and glamour and we haven't done 57 matches or anything, but I think it's very important that we dedicated the time to get to know the people on our series before we do move forward. I have got an idea for episode 5 that I will post in the Discord. But all these, you're all so creative. If I would give a point to everybody, honestly, but that's obviously not how it works. At the end, after the Connor promo, we'll find out exactly how we're going to vote and do all that stuff. But you guys are so creative. Never lose that spark. I think you guys all have amazing creative potential within the professional wrestling industry, and if it's something you dream about and something you want to do, I strongly recommend that everybody in this series and everybody in the Discord or everybody viewing, you all have a very good creative spark that is better than mine, so use that, share your knowledge, share your creativity, and make something great. As we go into Connor Dunn's promo, we're going to look forward and we're going to listen, and we're going to give that time and attention to Jonathan as he's took the time and effort. So thank you guys for watching. I'll speak to you again at the end, but enjoy.
My name is Connor Dunn. Okay? I've been born and raised in Nevada, Las Vegas. You're wondering why, and I mean, why am I MFG or LFG? Because normally, I don't take the kind of offer. I'm a more like an independent guy who work independent till I'm deaf. But recently, I have been offered, but none other than Shawn Michael himself. Why? Because Shawn Michael realized my past, my truth, my real self. And he know that I've been through way more than any one motherfucker this goddamn company do. So, thank you, Sean, for this moment. But just for a summary, who the hell I am, let me reintroduce myself. My name is Connor Dunn, born and raised in Nevada, Las Vegas, and I'm one crazy motherfucker you ever seen. When I was born with autism, which some of you people may wonder why the hell I'm autism. Well, I'm born that way, obviously. After I'm born with autism, I've been kicked out of my family at the age of 15. And ever since then, I had been a lone wolf. I don't trust a fucking orphanage or adoptive center or whatever the fuck people call these days. I had to just go to get a job, work like 3 jobs. Well, basically 2 full jobs and a part-time job sometime. shit like that. And I quit all when I realized wrestling could be my passion. So after after I dropped out of high school because fucking stupid ass teacher don't even like me anymore apparently, I started becoming a wrestler. I decided that wrestling is my real passion and not just other bullshit passion that people say that best for you apparently, like computer and shit. Who even fucking like computer? I like real shit. After I performed pretty well in the academy, one of the academy, I actually got some booking. But most specifically, deathmatch. As you can tell based on the scar on my chest and my black mask that I'm wearing. If you're wondering what the fuck my gimmick's supposed to be, I'm just not normally deathmatch. I'm supposed to be training character named Dark Skull or Black Red Skull, from the Captain America movie. Some people may reference the character, but mine is the Black Skull. But let me get me something real fucking clear about this. Okay? I'm not afraid of danger, and I'm never, ever, ever afraid of danger. What I said last episode with the AI voice apparently, all I said was nothing but pure truth. Because Logan, you son of a bitch are nothing but a fraud and a pathetic bitches. Motherfucker, if I see your ass one more time here at LFG, I will personally and mentally and emotionally send your bitch ass back to hell, wherever the fuck you came from, you bitch. Now, let's get back to the summary a little bit. Sorry if I got a little sidetracked about that Logan part, but I still don't fucking like him, that son of a bitch. But anyway, as you're wondering how the hell I got here in the first place, well, a little quick one for that one. As I told you earlier, I did appreciate shit on Michael because on the day when I met him, it would sound like this. I talked to him personally when I just got done with the last independent match. The independent match was actually here in Seattle, not Seattle, Florida, actually. My bad. Here in Florida. Specifically Orlando, Florida, not Miami, Florida, or some people say. So, I was here in Florida for the final independent match. Was supposed to be until Shawn Michael personally walked in and explained. The interview didn't sound like this. Hey, Shawn. Hey, Connor. Sorry if I botched it. Hey, Connor, we need to talk to you real quick. Yeah, who is this? This is Shawn Michael here. I'm here to announce that we're going to send you an invite to LFG. And I'm like, what the fuck is LFG? And after they explain me what it is, actually, I asked them, why do you invite me to LFG? You understand I'm a deathmatch wrestler, not an actual fucking real wrestler from like AEW or some bullshit. Shawn acknowledged that I'm a deathmatch wrestler. But the reason why is they need some unique personality in this group. Most of they have either athlete or people from the independent or basically some people from the fucking college. But they need someone to mix it up a bit. They need either deathmatch wrestler or someone they've never seen before. And that's why they chose me. They chose me because I am different than any motherfucker in this goddamn room. And if I'm wondering when I'm going all in, probably most likely. Because people actually do like my previous promo. Although I don't think any comments saying that I like my promo, obviously. But I'm not afraid to go all out. Damn well I'm not afraid to go all out for everything. So as a final word for any motherfucker hater in this goddamn chat, and same apply to the YouTube, Twitch, or not Twitch, but Discord, etc. Fuck you, personally. And I am not afraid of danger. Because you know damn my real name. My name is Carter, the Wild Card. Carter Dunn. And I will see you next time, personally.
So, the door, as you can see in the trailer that I'm playing again because it's so funky, the door has officially closed on getting to know some of our wrestlers. Thank you to everybody who submitted this, and you have to submit it in the Discord in LFG submissions. You can still join LFG. It's a completely economic, ever-evolving show that will end around Christmas time, so you've still plenty of time to come in. Obviously, these guys have put in the time and effort from the start. It doesn't mean it's an advantage, but obviously it does help. And in order to vote for this episode. It's going to be done in the comments and on a poll. So I want you to comment your 3 favourite backstories that you felt really connected with you. 3 individuals, which is hard because they were all amazing. 3 individuals who resonate with your type of character that you enjoy to watch. Guys, this was LFG episode 4. Join the Discord to make sure you know what's happening in episode 5. It might be a live stream. We might do some live stream matches. I'm just a heads up. So, yeah, we'll figure out. But thank you for watching. Like, subscribe. Remember, what's your story?